So I participated in a game jam recently with the optional theme Rare Animals, and despite having made a long video about different games in the jam made by different people, I didn't show off my own game in the jam, which is about animal emojis. And also, I just don't even know where to start when it comes to talking about this because people can do the puzzles in a different order. However, Advanced Chess Battle, who has made Bobble Packs you've likely seen on the channel before, has outright stolen my game and turned it into Keke. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try solving this, and every puzzle in here that I do, I solve the one on the corresponding grid in my game. um, oh, this is beta teaser. Okay. Why does it look like snipe? Sneak peek. Sneak. That solve sound. Oh my god. Okay, so here, HP fight, that is heart. And we got a cat, but also a reverse cat that's cut off. Maybe this one was a little cursed to start with because there is a subtlety about the animals, and obviously the facing direction mattering is very suspicious and it being cut. But I'll just still type in the answer for this one. It is heart attack. Now, there's a bunch of shared concepts in this, so I'm not going to explain the whole of that later, until later, but what is why is lol, well, it's not centered to the fofo. Wait, is that Telly? There's two rings for some reason. Two diamond rings and faux. It's not the drowning effect from a custom Baba, is it? But yeah, also obviously enough, like honestly it's kind of obvious from this, but like the eek is the other half of the keke. Beta decay. Okay. This is memeing on my the way that I say keke, huh? Oh my god. Beta decay. If you want more lore, check out this ancient video. Anyway, the meme is that everyone says this is supposed to be Kiki, but I've always read it as Keke. And this is why this is K at the end of it. Alright, what's my corresponding one? Well, this is gonna be easy. It's a dog. But not! Because the dog is not facing left like every other animal on the list. But don't ask why the giraffe is forward-facing. Anyway, God. Okay, there's like a small Keke. There's a long keke. Kettle? Oh my god, it's ket, but it's tall. Ket, which is the left side of keke, and tall. So now we have this. This is a cow. Weakness is the other clue for this. It's a 9-letter word. Cow. There's dice. It's cowardice. Alright, what next? Fair. Okay. It's O and then K, but only the right side of K. So there's like a distinction. I should click this one. The one on the right is normal Kiki and is pronounced Kiki. This one is called Keke because, like, that's the meme sprite that we refer to as Keke now. I wonder if there's a Baba. But anyway, here. This is the thumbnail for the game. I'm very proud of how cursed this looks. Also, the secondary clue is something I feel like Shakewell might post somehow. Anyway, this is a unicorn, a zebra, and a cow. Of course, it's in parts, so you don't have you don't have the front of the cow, you don't have the front of the zebra, and you don't have over half of the unicorn. Unibrow. It's totally not a suspicious middle word there. Anyway, there we go. Okay, what next? Scone. It's a small keke, and cake. Well, it's not cake. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe shortcake? Yeah, there we go. Keke. This is something that originates when I was thinking of lingo puzzles. A fish in sea. Well, isn't that just what it is? But also I like that this is just a complete coincidence that the emoji looks like a C as well, like the letter C. That's pretty nice. Okay. Why is this of a bell? Or whatever. K. Cable. Oh my god. Cable. Amazing pronunciation. This is more abstract than the others. It's just noticed there were two camel emojis when I was making this, but it's not about the orange. It's about the hump, the number of humps, and you have one hump left after you subtract one camel from the other. What is dock? Is this the obscure meme word? God damn it. No one knows what this is. The only reason you know what this is if you play wordplay maps. But this is pronounced key, which is one half of Kiki. Amazing. Okay, so this is in a sequence I'm very happy about, this 4 in a row. So I'm not gonna solve it yet. I'm just gonna go to here. Coder. Lee. the It's me, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. Eyes. It's not a single eye, it's eyes. Cool. I mean, I don't think I'm a coder. I hate coding. Thanks, half of jelly. Anyway, M. Bear S-ing. Speaking of embarrassing, this one had a typo on release. This one is C. It's key. It's just... Is it not key? Okay, it is key. Is it just like keys C? There's like C key on the keyboard or what? Anyway, M. This, now, I'm a freaking Baba channel, so you know that even, like, although you could, like, select and then search the emoji, but, you probably would expect there's two emoji for this that look very similar, but, like, we have this one, which is the opposite of this, which is M-U, amusing. Of course, the word is amusing. And then this corresponds to M. Now, this used to be a snail, and, like, no one could tell. I'm still not sure that people can tell, but I think this is fair enough, even though it looks very weird. Like, what kind of animal is that? But it is a snake, and it's the middle letter of snake is what the service is, so amazing. There's no cash. What is this? No money. No money key. Key. Buck key, no way. Or quirky somehow, no. I'm just thinking of endings with this, but no money key. Freaky, there we go. Okay, now we can solve this one, which doesn't even have anything down here as a secondary clue. But what do you think this is? There's not even any spaces in between. It's missing is the joke with that one. Okay, well played. Okay, so here... I know exactly what this one is too. So Shakeoku is basically my browser homepage at this point, and has made like such an incredible amount of excellent Baba Zoo level packs. Has this avatar. So the left side of Shake, this is like, all this seems like less of a half than the other one. This is Touche. Okay, this is Touche. Okay, so we know this is Touche also. It's 2 and then shake, but there's not even the cut sound because we deleted it here. Minus the key sound. Oh gosh. And then this is even less of that. So it's just shit. The reason I know this is because there was an old Baba troll pack that involved Keke and Baba. Oh wait, this is the Bob, the messed up Baba. Oh my god. It used an object that's not a real Baba object, and it has, yeah, it's kebab. It's shish kebab, right? Such a good moment. And those multi-letters, well, Ba is the real multi-letter cat, isn't it? So anyway, yeah, shish kebab. And the Bob is the cursed meme version of Baba as well. Okay, let's go to here. Disaster. Cat. Trophy. This is probably already enough information, but the equal sign is also hinting that we have an equal kind of word here. It's cat as trophy. And then here's one of the ones that people get stuck on a lot. It's hard to tell what this object is on the right, but it is a teddy bear. This is a callback to a puzzle in Lingo Level 2, a guest puzzle that I suggested that I don't think even got in. Or maybe I put it in Palace, but anyway, it's Giraffe-ted. It's Giraffe-ted. Okay, what about this? This is it. What is going on with this one? Iten care. I don't know what that is. Although, tin can... I want to say tin can for some reason. The it is not facing, left, which is maybe suspicious, because that matters in my game. And then for some reason, this is Baba music in the bottom. Tinker? Oh my god, it's Tinker! It's not sound-based. Yes, okay, so the it facing the direction is relevant. It is backwards, and then Keke is right here, and there we go. Oh, Baba music, amazing. Okay. We need to do the one on mine. Okay, so this one is nice. Like, surely this is no meaning where the Black Queen gives a check here, but here we have Dream and a knight, and also a more normal horse emoji with a female symbol on it. I think a lot of people must have had this thought, this pun, but never. I certainly never got it to fit anywhere until now. And it's so nice because, you know, it's both two horse-like things, but it is nightmare. I don't know where to start with this. Is this arbitrary? Uh-oh. There we go. There it is. On my end, there is here, if consequence. This is an Ice Anonymous inspired thing. That's one of my Lego maps as well, but this is an Ice Anonymous puzzle that people were really happy about. Like, I don't know, I just got tons of people's reactions where this stuck in their mind, but turning into a sheep. Consequence. Starts with R. It's ramification. Well, in this version, it's ramification, but of course with the sound alike, you don't care about that, and there we go. What is this? Old, archaic. There, it's obvious to me. There we go. Old, archaic. And now here, you have a deer, and then... I don't, honestly, people got stuck on this for some reason. I think it's probably the left side that may get people confused, because the right side is ducks. But it's too long, isn't it? Well, we have a deer that's upside down. What do you mean upside down? Flipped. Redux. There we go. Okay. Next. What? I really don't know what this is. Floating, maybe? No. There's like some meaning to double diamond. You know, weirdly enough, I'm thinking of a completely different word. Telephone. Oh my god! The telly freaking comes before it, which is cursed as the particles look like they're coming a little bit middling, but oh my god, that's great. I don't even know what the bottom is either. Is it ring ring? That's the joke. It's freaking ring ring. It's not double diamond. Okay, on my edition, we have frog and yes, the reason why the images are like poorly scaling in advanced chess battles version is because I didn't bother to program them in mine. So now I'm getting screwed. Anyway, we got a frog, but this is a toad. Like me. From Poke All Toads. Anyway, toad and frog. But no, it's cut off, so get rid of the G. This is a 3/4 of a frog. And this is 2/4, aka half of a toad. The final things that I have left here are because they are, you know, the animals. And it's also really funny how many times I've seen people do screenshots asking, like, hey, could I have a nudge on it? And in the screenshot is the animal. It's hilarious. But yeah, what these mean is that the answer is an animal. It just may not be clear what it is immediately. But okay, let's go here and try to do something. What is this? KG, there we go. Wow! Usually that's punned with 2 letters, like there's a kilogram to kg meme you could do. But this is Keke and Gigi, which is certainly interesting. Okay, now this is a classic troll meme, but honestly this is not in genre for the game, so I probably should have not had this. I thought, oh, you know, it's kind of funny that even this got involved, but some people thought it was unfair, I kind of get that. But the first letter of this bottom is L, not I. And then we have a fox minus, what is that other thing? Is an ox and then an ant. Now, a fox minus an ox. I accidentally made the game full screen. Well, anyway, it's elephant. Oh my god, how do I unfull screen it? The answer is elephant, obviously. Alright. Okay, why is this like... Is this not 10k? This is 9k. It's K9. Boom. Okay, and this one, it is a cat, and then the bottom half of this cathedral-like structure. It is cat or, like, some of the column, but that's not. However, it is still 6 letters. It is cat or pillar. Caterpillar. Okay, here, well, there's a rotating keke. Why? Or maybe it's a clock hand. Okay, I don't know. What about this? D? It's a... Oh my god! The question mark emoji replacement. What the hell, man? Okay, and you can barely tell because the images are messed up that there's a khaki there. It disappears when you freaking zoom in. I thought you were in an advanced coder battle. Anyway, the joke about this one is that it's an M on a key instead. So there we go. Okay. Flesh idol? So there's the me. Wait, is the Fofo facing... Okay. It's facing... Okay. It's facing me, Itel, and Uff. But it can also be sounded like meatloaf. Oh my gosh. Keke. Okay, this was last being seen being held in a hand by a person staring at a grid of animal emojis. I love this one. There is also... So, okay. So, this is not true for you. It's probably not. Maybe it is. It's true for me right now. It's a clicker because the answer is mouse. Now, on mobile, there is specific code to like add a second line that says like, wait, this doesn't really work very well, huh? Okay, what is this? K-sa-D... What do you mean, Bob Quesada? Oh god, I know what this word is. It's like... Except I don't know how to spell it. And also, it's not long enough. Quesada... Bob minus Bob. Bob. Dia. I'm gonna search this. God damn it, I was actually so close. It's just that the A, it's that you fill this in with L's. Keke. Okay, here's one that's a kind of a meme. The Pokal Toads developer played this and got memed by this a little bit. But it's like, okay, so 3.4159, it's clearly pi. And, I mean, you could brute force the last letter from here. But what people miss is that the 9 is not part of the pi, and the 9.8 m second is like, it's G. Which is the gravitational pull force. There's a ch that's on its side. Is that a dissolved digraph? Blood and catch. What is this? Okay, well I just got it from the blood in quotes. Catch up. It's up. That's just great. Animal that's so rare doesn't even exist in the real world. Now I wonder if this graphically could look better in any way. But yes, it's a rare animal, but it's so rare it's not like a real animal. Like the toad, which has gone missing again. Anyway, the answer isn't toad. But you see this very suspicious on. Your cursor changes. Once again, this is not one of the best mobile ones. It works on my mobile, but not others. But you can take this on and move it around. Now, what does that even mean? My favorite reaction has got to be, spend 5 minutes dragging the stupid thing on every word. And then I'm like, why can't I drag the on? Oh. Chess battle advanced. Also, I don't know. I swear to God I fixed this or something. I don't know why this happens. The Dragon is not properly centered. Whatever. The game's finished. Okay. What do we have here? Unit. Wait, it's the same? It's the same. It is the same look as this. What the hell? Oh my God! It's the kilogram! Anyway, corresponding is G and Illa. It is a G. And if you remember that caterpillar one, it's the same deal. G, Orilla, gorilla. Okay, what's this one? Booth. Kiosk. Okay, there we go. Kiosk. I love though how little part of that exists. Okay. Now this one also is the one that trips people up because like it is not formatted quite the same as the others. It's like it's an adjective instead of like fire O or O on fire or something. No, come to think of it, B on fire is also a potential joke, but the thing here is that the O is actually at the very end with a 7-letter word and then the O. What is the 7-letter word? It's an adjective that ends in ing. Maybe you'll get it here. It's flaming O, aka flamingo. Okay, we have only one last one, yeah? I don't know what this is. Mass spin K or whatever. Mock spin, I don't know. Well, I mean, it has the animating animal graphic, just like canine and donkey, so... Well, I did go searching and I found an 8. It was not easy to find an 8-letter, but mackerel. And I kind of skipped over it at first, like the idea that it would be the case, like that would actually do it. But it's so the pronunciation is like more complainable than anything I've done, in my opinion. Maybe it's a parody of me, but roll. I think that's what it is. It's roll. It's not freaking spin or rotate. Mackerel. And now the final puzzle. Oh, I should do. Okay, here first of all, this one is actually one of the easiest ones, but it's like it's butterfly. Yeah. There was a server that had goose in it, like that I posted my game to, and honestly, I'm a bit sad about the lack of goose puzzle. Here's the final one, which is you. I mean, you know what this is, but what is this thing? And meanwhile, congratulations. So what are these? Well, I should do this one first. It's a shake well. It's well D on D on E. Well done. Keke Battle Advanced. Now okay. So first of all, I should do U, but this is a swan minus the first. It's a U one. Okay, so the top right for a surprise is of course from my game, and you would click this. Lol. I'm not solving that in the video, by the way, because like you should immediately know what it is if you watch my stuff. But what is this? Oh God! Oh no, what am I gonna get? It's gonna be a Keke video. This is uppercase blue J. That's gotta be a J, is the blue J joke. Uppercase J. Is there a raft or boat? Z, and there's an it, but Z-I. What's that first one? Okay, so to the, unless it's 2D or 2U. We're freaking doing Rubik's Cubes now. Infup. This is dash. Okay, that one is obviously dash. Now there's a fofo minus an O. I don't even know if it's but it's probably not capitalized. Uppercase Z, and then 2U. That's a W joke. That 2U is a W joke. Okay. I don't know what a to the is though. Although it's not. Maybe the 2 is real, and then the D is just the, and it's like supposed to be hidden. Wait, Infup said it was an 8. That's the... Oh my god. They did it's the infinity to 8... It's the 8 to infinity rotated joke, but the other way around. I think this is the D is just the. Which means now I just don't know what the first one is. It's 0. It's Z, and then row as in like rowing your boat, so it's a 0. Well then. This video isn't available anymore. or more likely it's wrong. Or maybe the to the is not like, it's not a literal to, but it's like, okay, there it is. Oh, you even stole my fancy link styling. That's not original to you. I was mildly wondering if it was gonna be a link to, like, at least the video that I knew of, because, like, it seemed a little bit familiar, the link, but, like, I thought maybe it was gonna be a custom video. But anyway, that was Keke List. Amazing. Now then, Hut had posted this, which was inspired by both of those games. And as I'm recording this, I actually have no idea what this is. And it's weird, it's like, it's the program done in Scratch. Which isn't very usual for this. Oh my god, it's another 5x4, it's in full screen. Okay, hold on. Oh my, you even coded the zoom in. Let's go, okay, I'm glad I didn't reveal my entire browser tabs with that escape, but alright. So, it looks like, well, we got poke alt, amazing. So we got, like, symbols that probably refer to some operation. Distinctly. Or maybe it's about adding to an empty string. Yeah, hold on, there's okay, wait, this is this is the first one, and it's very, very suspicious. Because look at how the start is the same, read, murmured, so, like, probably, oh, come, oh, no! Okay, if there's anything I dislike, I'm going to enlarge this because it's so small, but it ends in remur, apparently, because if you think the triangle is re, and this pentagon is mer, then it's going to be remer, and then this thing is, well, it says AD, ED, so, except ID rimmer is not what it is. Now, unless we're doing sound-alikes, which I'm not sure we are, like, if the rules could be completely different. I'll leave that one for now, maybe I'll go elsewhere. Boathouse. This is going to be just houseboat. That is correct, okay. Alpha. Okay, so we were doing sound-alikes. Although I don't remember. Okay, it was alfalfa, and that is, by the way, a Lingo level 2 thing. And there's probably a poopy square at the bottom of the screen right now because I CBA. I'm not editing it in and out just for every single one, man. So clean. I bet some of them will be about individual letters. The C looks larger than the others for some reason, but maybe that has nothing to do with anything. So clean. Okay, wow. So the triangle could maybe be a C, or maybe it could be an L, or it could even be CLE. But I assume that each of them corresponds to at least one. So N C N, because like we see that the pentagon has that, but maybe it's A in between. It's just using the same symbols like link. Maybe it's like Lincoln, like, no, it wasn't. Man, with the sound alikes, that honestly might have not been a bad guess. If you assume that the orange square is just A and the pentagon is just N, you could get unclean. Is it just gonna be unclean? It's not it. Alright, the next one is Moxie, and there's 5 letters. There's, like, you can't mess this up, right? So, like, there's this, the symbol is used twice. It is I and the very start and the end. The O for orange O, and then X. IOXI. What? The symbol shapes themselves don't matter. Like, maybe it's different per puzzle, which would be even, like, a kind of curse in a way. I don't even know. That one is... An eye for an eye is, like, very abstract. And, not really... Not working anyway. And, like, it could be wrong that each corresponds to an individual letter, of course. Okay, so we have... This one looks so much easier. It's star, maybe. Okay. Unbothered. Is it just not red at the end, or what? It's not red. What is going on with that one? Okay, I mean, there's no way this is not paradox, right? Yes, I mean, like, look, you just look at the words, and, like, it has to be paradox. Like, that's what you do with those words. Does that mean the orange is, like, an or what? Because, like, it's not even, there's no... Reread, murmured. You know, there is something that I haven't spoken about that is my potential idea that involves why a grid would be this size, but I'm not going to say it because the game's... I don't know if it's going to do it. Now, I am getting some Greenland vibes. You don't even get lengths, by the way. Sentimental. So we want to do Sentinel for some reason. Kind of like axes. Maybe this is a joke on the multiple pronunciations of axes. And what's the split? Because it's not... Maybe it's not E's and is, but maybe it has the S sound from the axe, so seizes. Or maybe ceases. Then they weren't correct. Okay, what about foresight thigh? Thigh. The IGH is so suspicious that it's in both. Makes it seem like the T is at the very end, and forest? Forest, surely. What? No! We have the triangle and this. This really does look like the orange is IGH. Maybe it's sounded like again. So, like, instead, the orange corresponds to the I sound. So maybe it's forced. Forced, that's forced minus the I, so it's forced. There we go. But how do I determine which of them are going to be sound-based? And yes, I am aware the sound versus not sound-based distinction is basically my fault. And of course, like, I didn't even get to the idea that maybe each column and each row have a different meme theme. Inference. Okay, so I bet orange is fur. Different. Okay, so infer... I guess that would mean that this pentagon thing is... ends. I love these barely distinguishable polygons. Great. Also, why is it that none of these share anything with okay. So we can just say that it ends with fur because of this, but now broadside, it's the D, right? Defer. Or differ, or I bet it's defer though. I'm gonna say it because, like, look at how this shares this blue symbol. Wait, hold on. Cipher. No. It's cipher. But yeah, the blue being in here means that duh and duh, that's the duplicate sound, I bet. So it's bra, duh, psi, duh. So this purple is psi. So it's cipher, I think. There we go. So we should be able to do this right. Because it's sound-based, actually. So the thing is, like, I thought I'd try that, though. Reamer. A dreamer. I don't know what this is. Okay, it's just dreamer. Oh, because, like, the A and the E are silent, and it's sound-based. Also, In my Frogland, it doesn't work, but like no one notices and they project that not noticing onto you, so don't be controversial and say that Dreamer is not the same as Dreamer. I'm flying into Toad Heaven now. So should we know what this is now? Clean. But if it's so sound-based, then there's only k-l-e-n. And so that's like less to distribute among 3 symbols. Is it gonna be Inkling or something, actually? I don't think... I'm just gonna try it. No. I don't think it would have worked anyway. There's not enough to distribute it like that. Actually, in this format, you could do multiple answers for one puzzle and it wouldn't be, like, that weird. There should only be 3 possible splits here. Like, for the symbols. But you get some awful consonant clusters in, like, 2 of them, I think. First would be Inkling. Next is Lincoln. And this thing is Linkin. Swear to God if it's linking. God damn it. There's no in clean. Okay, whatever. Of course, I've had my own share of near pronunciations in my game, so who am I to criticize? So, Moxie. M-A-X-E, we could say. And that's 5 phonemes. So is this Saki? Like this, but spelled... Oh, no. No, idiot, because... Why am I so bad? How do I... It's clearly socks. Like, I don't know why I forgot that, like, it's a duplicate symbol there. In fact, like, if you see that these match, then it's even more obvious in a way, but it's socks. For sure. There. Unbothered. Third. Okay, so here's the thing. What is even the ending of this sound? How do you get rid of the first 3 letters? You get othered, which is like... Is this real? It's not othered. Othered. Third. Heard, maybe? Or the other way to say it? No. Is a word, but it's not great. Wait, it's third. It's obviously third. What's wrong with me? I mean, like, of course, like, not exact, but come on. It's third. It's gotta be. Boom. Okay, so now we can do this. It looks so intimidating when looking at it at first, but no. Poltergeist interloping. So why is this here when there is nothing that, I mean, okay, you can help with the pentagon, I guess. But there is, like, no uniqueness between symbols, or maybe there is. I don't know. I see tur as a match. But is that a trick? Loping. No, it's the end of this word also. Poltergeist. Now I don't hear any iced sound anywhere there. Is the like it could be just the T sound, because like it ends like this symbol, this pentagon needs to be in here. And that's basically forced to be the T at least. And this N is not going to be the same as this S sound, obviously. So I bet that word, that's ice. It's going to be ice. Yay! Okay. A lot of T's in this one, too. Tapestry, treetops. Okay, so tree... Well, it's got to be tree. I think this is tree. The first thing is tree. And the red, treetop. Tapestry. It's... Oh, God. No, it's ta. It's ta is how you say that word. And then happiest. I bet this orange is app. So then this is the red triangle is just the T. And then what's this? Treats. Is it just treats? I see that maybe the pentagon. If I think that this hexagon is tree, then this S here is the way that this symbol ends, because we have the pentagon in the middle of here and the end of here. So treats. Oh, no. Also, t is not tsa, but we're not going to get into that one. Okay, so what if instead, like, this pentagon isn't treats, but instead it's actually the tap S. It's S instead of just the S sound. So, treatise. Yay! Felt. Okay, so it's... Felt. Okay, no, it's 1-to-1. There's only 4 phonemes in felt. So... L something, F, T something, and F. This doesn't need to be one phoneme either. Looks like meatloaf to me. Thanks, ACB. Lift off, maybe. Hey! Hold on, we need to think a little bit about whether this has something else. Lift, like what if like there's some vowel thing that needs to be like paying attention to, whether these symbols like could mean something more consistent in across different puzzles. But okay, whatever. Discover. Okay, we have this one, right? Verdis. Covered. I bet it's covered. Yay. Okay, so of course. Okay, so the pentagon, of course, is the end of cover. That's the end of this word and then the beginning of this word. So covered. It's all phoneme based now. It's very obvious now. So moss. Sa soft. Okay. Just slightly glancing at it didn't do it, so we need to be a little more specific. The first is three phonemes: moss, afar, safari. No, it's not gonna be safari. Sadly. Okay, I mean, like it could be. Okay, so let's just like maas means os something, and asam or asafam or which doesn't look really like anything, or mo is at the end, and then the s is at the start. Samo, Safam. This is not making any sense to me. Although to be fair, it's like it's actually an ah sound at the end, but still. I want to type Safari for no reason. It didn't work. Sophomore. I swear to God, if it's sophomore, no. Os, os. It's just awesome. Oh my God. Jeez. No. Oh God. Cast. Okay, so the way this is formatted, we can basically assume putting anything in between cast. And then tough. Ta catalyst? Yay! Okay, so that really was like, I mean, we just took it like this sort. Not only did it remind me of my own game, which is like as a secondary name Catalyst, but also it reminded me of Luo Dongo. How many times must I advertise like the best Lingo 1 custom map? But yes, a lot of putting words into other words in this. Okay. Thrill raise. It probably ends in just the. Now, raise. I bet that means the orange is just the R because raise does not sound the same as rill. Like the middle part of rill, that is. God, I really love this. Um, it could be res like as in results, like res. No, I'm confusing myself. Like the this sound at the end. That's not what we're doing here. Okay, sorry. This is really dumb. The starting part of the word is this symbol, which is the end of the sound raise. So maybe like is or a's. And if I believe the orange is the R, then this pentagon cannot be the R. So what the hell was I doing? This gives me izzle something. Maybe I got something wrong. I'm gonna put some spaces and write this very formally, because that's totally who I am. Now we could assume vowel splitting. Like I mean, maybe the orange is there because there's a lot of information that maybe the R is a shared thing, and you know you could just ignore it completely. And like it almost certainly assume this actually is a th. Is it zillionth maybe? Looking at this puzzle for too long makes me want to spell something else. Maybe resilience. I'm just gonna do zillionth and see how real of a word this is. What? Well, okay, there it is. Looks like my recording bugged out. Yeah, it really was zillionth. Zillions of games. Okay, I love how we managed to like do the last columns at the end the same way, distinctly. Well, there's a shared sound, right? Distinct. Is it the T maybe? Ink. It's ink. Because like the shared sound is the T probably. Yeah. Okay. Methods sing. Methods. I mean, methods is the z honestly, like we some people think well the pronunciation will definitely have that as a shared symbol, and anyway. Looks like we're doing the S to Z vagueness to me, which you know, Lingo does, like everyone does it, because it really feels like the same sound a lot at the times, but this is sing, and this is a bit different, but who, like, no one really cares, but this means that this is the ing part, right? So thing, probably. Thing. There we go. Underpass, super fund, specify, and question mark. I mean, the middle of specify. Mid-right underpass, mid-specify, and mid-left underpass. Hmm. Huh. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna pester. Honestly, it comes to mind. It didn't even work. Okay, maybe we need to go more specific. So the triangle is definitely und, right? Yeah, it has to be. And then the square on the other side has to be the S, the S sound. Absolutely okay. Wait, this is not the mid of this is the right of specify. It's okay, so we're grabbing one half. This is not mid right anymore. This is pacifier. It's pacifier. It's the mid right, which it wasn't really mid anymore because we deleted the left and right side of it. So pacifier. There we go. Answer manatee. Okay, so we should be able to do this. And honestly, with the T, I did see this that it had the T. Like when I was looking at this puzzle on the grid, I didn't know it was phoneme based until like when I realized it. So answer. And I bet it's the an. So then this is the sir. So something sir, blah blah. Manatee. T. It's just gonna be T, right? And now we don't know what this is. We should know what this is. Nah. Is it? Oh no, the an is from here, so we can't be. Certainty is what I want to think, but I don't think it is true. Can't wait for the answer to be excerity. Tricula when. Also not an a. It's not an a. It's the man t, which is more like an Assert. Well, I want to say absurdity, but no. It's probably ending in ty. Really. I'm not gonna do absurdity. I don't care. Didn't work. Wait, I'm wrong about the split. I'm wrong about this. There's another symbol in here. Oh my god. Well, at least I noticed eventually. But it's not answer. The is the triangle. It's not an as the triangle. There's too many symbols in between here, actually. So, in fact, if I count, we saw this, it's m, a, n, the hexagon is the n. It's like, oh my god. So it's not, it's unsur, and now it's obviously uncertainty. There we go. Sentimental. Well, there we go. It's settle, which is the which is the start and end of sentimental. I swear to God, I should know what the hell this is. Axes. Ah. I thought maybe as is one time, but no. I mean, the two best guesses I have are the ones I already put in, so I don't know about that one. Poke all toads. I don't know if I should save that for the end. Humorous paper. How about this one? Or I bet the earth. It looks like the earth sound might be the orange. Humorous. But wait a minute. It looks like we need to like And okay, so like it's surrounded by two of the same sound. That's the most lazy sound you could do around hume. A huma. That doesn't mean anything. Or humor. That's nothing. Unhuman, maybe. No. And you need to warp your accent a little bit to make that actually work. Maybe inhuman. Oh, there we go. Cool. Actually, this just eases. Oh my god. I thought mine were cool. It's certainly less obvious. Oh well. It's not bad. I love the same word, different pronunciation thing. It's cool. Anyway, we end off with poke all toads, which is excellent. Poke all toads. So, it could be the P or O maybe, or even more. All. And then top. I mean, it could just be top. Well, there we go. It was just top. We just took a very minimal sample from each of them. Okay, so Q. I somehow want to say question. No, okay, well, Q. And Q only has two sounds, so K. But also, U is later on as well. Q doesn't actually have two sounds, it has three sounds, which... We don't know what this is. Grr. But maybe the R is there, maybe not. And also grins is literally like this pair of symbols is literally right here. Wait, no. It's grad, you colorblind fool. Grad. It's congratulations for sure. I see that it starts with K and then gradu. All right, so ungradu, and then the end of yeah. Lay, this is lay, and then this is on. Okay. There we go. Man, it's so cool having these different takes on the game and my grid of words concept, because yeah, I actually think you could make a lot more, but I'm surprised that the first two I've seen were made not by me. Wait, I was about to end this and the creator just like I was reading the creator's messages and there's a secret. And also I bet if you type the 3-word phrase chess battle events you could also get to it, but the top right secret, oh my god. Can't believe it. It that red line is great. I love it. Don't you remember the red line? Anyway, I'm freaking, I'm destroyed. The diamonds don't even look the same. So that's a D, right? It's the shared thing. It's the D. Square bear looks like the same square. Toll. And the triangle. D van. Van is still. I don't think this. This may not be it. We don't even know if that's van. Like it could be a V, and then maybe the T's not there, and it's just vessel or something. Nice. Okay, amazing chess battle. I don't think it was going to do anything because I already did it, but okay. Anyway, that's the real ending. Bye. God, it was so freaking good. Now, no one better make a food-based game or a program-based one.